Hi everyone, thank you for joining in. We're just waiting for a few more people to join in and we'll start in about 5 minutes. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in. It's my first live video, so I'm a little nervous. So bear with me if I make any mistakes. Today I am teaching you all how to make mini cheesy calzones. So basically, I'll give an introduction to myself if you all don't know me. My name is Nikita Shah. I am the founder and owner of Salt and All. I basically started Salt and All during lockdown. I think a lot of us started something new during lockdown. This was something that was a passion since I don't know how long, and now I've just made it into a more fruitful thing. So I have a channel on Instagram by the name of Salt and All, and I basically upload a lot of recipes, and it's all vegetarian and vegan. Till now, I have about over 140 recipes documented. So they're all very easy to make. Most of them have videos, So it's all video recipes, it's easy to understand, and yeah, so please do follow me if you like this, and I'll hopefully do many more workshops like this. All thanks to Amul, they've given me a really good platform to do my first live workshop. So yeah, thank you so much for joining in again. And just an introduction about what we are doing today. I'm teaching you how to make mini calzones. Calzones are basically folded pizzas. So it's an Italian dish. Usually it's served as a proper big size, like a regular pizza would be. So it's as good as a good 10-inch size, usually what they serve. But today, because we are all hosting smaller gatherings at home, and we want something different every time to offer as food, these are like small sizes, as you can see, and it's like a good starter to serve to all your guests. The best thing about it is it's vegetarian obviously, but it can also be very easily made gen. So there is no problem with that. I'm just going to give you a glimpse of what it will look like once we have the calzone made. So there you go. It's all cheesy. It's got a lot of good Amul goodness in it, and this can be baked and it can also be fried. This one is fried. I've also baked a few. I will show you the process of how we go about this. So let's start with the dough. We are making it from absolute scratch. So I'm going to start making the dough first. I have taken my maida here. This is 3/4 cup of maida. And in this I'm going to mix some butter. This is 1/3 cup of butter. If you have any questions, please mention in there and I can answer them as we go along. Now I'm just going to mix it up using my fingers. It's easier to do this because if you use a spoon or if you use a fork, it will not mix up the way you want. What we are looking for is like a crumbly texture. You see this? So it's like all these small flakes kind of a thing. So we have this crumbly texture. Now we will slowly add in the chilled water. How I'm adding the chilled water, also the reason why I'm adding chilled water and not room temperature is because chilled water will keep this dough hard. We want it like a puri ka, you know how puri ka atta is, similar to that texture. So I am adding water in batches though. So little bit of water, mix it up again a little more water, and then mix it up. I've taken 2 tablespoons of chilled water. I would request everyone to follow this particular recipe, at least the dough recipe, exactly the way it is, because it's very specific. तो आप इसको, ये डो का जो रेसिपी है उसको आप मॉडिफाई मत करिए, जो एग्जैक्ट मेजरमेंट्स है वो ही लेना है. And I have completed putting all the water. In terms of the measurements, this इससे आपके at least 8 से 10 mini calzone होंगे. So we are going to land up making 8 to 10 mini calzones out of this. And now we will knead this into a dough. थोड़ा प्रेस करके, just like अब जैसे आपका रोटी का आटा या पूरी का आटा करते हैं, exactly the same way. If it is sticking, you can just add some little bit of maida so that it doesn't stick, and knead it. We will knead for about 5 minutes, not 5 minutes actually, about 20 to 25 times, so that thoda sa this dough is a little more elastic. बहुत rough नहीं चाहिए. We need little elasticity in the dough. So here I am kneading it. For everyone who has just joined in, we are making mini calzones. Calzones is similar to it looks like a ghugra, but it is very different from a ghugra. It's an Italian dish, and it is usually very commonly known as a folded pizza. Also, a little more about calzones. Normally, we use yeast in the dough of the calzone. It's the exact same recipe as you would use for a pizza dough. But I wanted to make this recipe without using yeast. So, traditionally it is made using yeast. I prefer using as less yeast as possible in my recipes. So we are using butter instead to make that crusty outer layer of the calzone. Now I am making this into a small ball, tapping it, again doing this and tapping it flat. थोड़ा छोटा सा बॉल बना के इसे राउंड राउंड करके टैप करना है. और इसे अभी एक क्लिन रैप में रैप करके रेफ्रिजरेट करना है. सो वी विल रेफ्रिजरेट फॉर 30 मिनट्स, 30 मिनट के लिए. When we are making this dough, as you can see, I'll just show the texture also, so you can understand exactly what you're looking for. Sorry, I'll just show the texture of the other dough that I have made instead. See, it's not very hard, it's not very soft, it's just the way you need it. Now, what we were doing is that because we were kneading the dough, the butter has melted inside, because we were constantly ऐसे मसल के कर रहे थे, so the butter has melted. So now what we want is for the butter to harden again, so that it gives that crusty thing that we are looking for while making and stuffing the calzone. So it's better to just refrigerate for at least 30 minutes. If you are short on time, अगर आपके पास ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं है, आप इसको फ्रीज़र में भी रख सकते हैं फॉर अबाउट 10 मिनट्स, 10 to 15 मिनट्स. वो इतने देर में फ्रीज नहीं हो जाएगा, बट इट विल गिव यू द टेक्सचर दैट यू वांट. ऑल्टरनेटिवली, अगर यू वांट सम, आई मीन यू हैव अ बिग पार्टी टुमारो, तो यू कैन मेक दिस ऑन द प्रीवियस डे ऑल्सो एंड कीप, बट रेफ्रिजरेट इट, नॉट फ्रीज इट. So you can make this on the previous day, you can keep it next day, you just have to take it out of the fridge and you can start making the calzones. So I'm going to refrigerate this. Meanwhile, we'll just start making the stuffing for the calzone. So stuffing के लिए I am teaching you cheesy calzones. इसमें like you can do anything you want. अगर आपको थोड़ा इंडियन फ्लेवर चाहिए तो आप पनीर टिक्का कैल्ज़ोन कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको दूसरा कोई इंडियन फ्लेवर चाहिए तो आलू मसाला कैल्ज़ोन कर सकते हैं. वेरी वर्सेटाइल डिश. आप जैसे समोसास होते हैं, हाउ यू कैन स्टफ एनीथिंग इनसाइड द समोसा, द सेम वे you can stuff the calzone with anything you like. So here we have some basil. We are stuffing it with basil, bell peppers and garlic, green chilies, and we are using some प्रोसेस्ड चीज़ ऑल्सो. प्रोसेस्ड चीज़, ये जो अमूल का आपका रेगुलर चीज़ है, ये वो चीज़ है. एंड दिस इज़ मोज़रेला. मोज़रेला इज़ नॉट कंपल्सरी, मोज़रेला इज़ ऑप्शनल. आई एम यूजिंग इट बिकॉज आई लाइक दैट स्ट्रिंगीनेस, लाइक यू कुड सी इन दिस, it's got that little stretch in the dough. That is what I like, so that is why I have used mozzarella. If you don't have mozzarella, no problem, you can just use regular cheese and that will also suffice. So I'm taking some basil. bell peppers. I'm taking 1/3 cup of basil, 1/3 cup of mixed bell peppers. Just mix it up a little. Some green chili. I really like my food when it's a little spicy, so that is why I am taking chopped green chili. You can also take some chili flakes if you like. You can also add some chili paste if you want instead of taking green chili. So that's up to you, whatever you want to do. And I'm taking garlic. If you are Jen, skip the garlic and it will taste as good. So garlic is just an additional flavor to the entire dish. You can always skip it. And now I'm just going to mix in the cheese. And the mozzarella as well. So I'm just mixing in this cheese. And this is the mozzarella. Now obviously अगर आपने cheese डाला है तो there is obviously enough salt, as everyone knows. But just sometimes what happens is maybe it will feel a little bland. So just to be on the safer side, I'm just going to put very little salt. It's more like for the vegetables that do not have the salt. So I'm adding a little bit of salt. And now I'm just going to mix this up. So now our calzone stuffing is ready. अगर आप onions डाल रहे हो, then tomatoes डाल रहे हो. Tomatoes I would not suggest because tomatoes में there's a lot of water content. So because of tomatoes, your calzones, instead of being crispy, they can actually become very soft and not give you the right texture that you need. Same with onions. If you are putting onions, raw onions, when they are baked, they ooze out water. So I would suggest with onions, you saute them a little in oil, cook them a little bit, and then you add it to your stuffing. Now this dough I made today, I made it an hour back. So you can see how the butter has become harder, and this is the kind of texture. It's exactly very similar to how your puri dough looks. So now I'm going to place it on my mat and I'm going to start rolling this out. Rolling it out. Not very thick, not very thin. I will show you the thickness once I cut it out. अभी I'm using a steel vati to make my cuttings. आप cookie cutter भी use कर सकते हैं. मेरे पास cookie cutter नहीं है. Everyone has a steel vati at home, so I'm just using this. I'm going to show how we can make. I'm just making three actually right now, and I'm cutting out 3. So we just remove the excess dough. And this is how thick it needs to be. Can you see? It's not very thin, it's not very thick also. This is exactly the kind of thickness you need. If it's very thin, your stuffing will break open. It will break open, it will come open, it will break through the entire dough and it will start oozing out. So it's not recommended. Now I'm just making the circle thoda little big so that nicely stuff it, and I'm going to just water the corners so that when we put it in the oven or even when we fry it, the ends are stuck to each other properly. Now with the stuffing, अगर आप ऐसे ही अगर stuffing डाल देंगे, then it will be very less. When the calzone cooks, it also थोड़ा, it also flares up a little bit. So that's not, then it will become very hollow. So what you do is just make a nice ball of your stuffing, because it's cheese, it will combine nicely. Make a nice ball, place it here. You think you can put a little more, just again place it here. And now I'm going to start folding the calzone. So I just do it towards your direction. So here I am folding it, I'm stretching it, and I'm pinching it together. Pinching it again. If there is little extra stuffing, you can remove it. Don't overstuff your calzone, it will always just pop open. So slowly pinch it and slowly just pinch the bottom. ये जो bottom layer है, जैसे हम घुघरा बनाते हैं, just वैसे ही इसको ऐसे pinch करना है और सब ends close करना है. Now we will just give it some design. Calzones always have this fork design. So इसको थोड़ा सा Can you see how pretty this looks? And I'm just going to place it in a baking tray. I'll do this once more. If you all have any questions, please ask. I'm more than happy to answer. Again, lining the border with some water. Again, I'm closing this. And sealing it again. Sealing is very, very, very important. If you don't seal your calzones properly, they will start, the stuffing will start coming out, especially because it is cheese, it will ooze out. That is why we don't use only mozzarella, because mozzarella oozes out a lot. So we prefer using a little bit more of the processed cheese, because that doesn't ooze out the way mozzarella does. If you want an option, you can also make this into a money bag, like a potli form. That also looks really cute, looks very nice. So Anjali has asked whether we can use paneer. Yes, we can use paneer. Again, I would recommend cooking it before, because paneer also oozes out a lot of water. So thoda usko saute karke you can definitely use it. So here I'm making it like a money bag. It's like a very cute potli type of a look. Pinch it a little from the sides to give it that crease look. Now the final step before you bake this, if you are frying this, अगर आपको इसे fry करना है, you can just fry it directly. It tastes very good when it is fried as well. But if you're health conscious and you want to bake it, you have to put this milk coating on top. What this milk wash does is that it gives that brown color to your calzone. So I'm just putting a very slight milk wash. I'm going to place it here. If you don't put the milk wash, if you want to use something else, you can grease it with a little bit of olive oil or something like that. I prefer milk. I have always tried it with milk and it has worked wonders. It gives you that nice brown color that you always look for in any baked or fried stuff. Fried, obviously you don't need to do the milk wash because it will anyways cook very well in the oil. Just to give it some more air and to make sure that there is enough air going inside and the content and the stuffing inside is also cooking, you just have to give it a little punch using your fork. Just 2 is good enough because it's a very small size. We will not do this for the money bag, but we need to do it for these two. Now you can bake this for 30 to 35 minutes until they are golden brown for on 180 degrees Celsius, or you can directly deep fry it. Please remember not to put milk if you are deep frying it. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm just going to put this in the oven. Anjali has also asked if we can make this in an air fryer. I am not very sure about air fryer, but since you are baking it, if it's going in the oven, it's as good as a very healthy dish. So you don't need to air fry it. But if you want to air fry it, then I think instead of the milk, I would suggest you put little bit of oil and also grease the bottom of the calzone with some oil, so that will air fry very well. Now this, we don't have enough time today, so I'm just going to show you the end result. This is how it should look when it is baked as well. The first one that I showed was when it was fried. So this is also how it looks when it's baked, and it looks really nice. Traditionally, it's an Italian dish, so you can't really serve it with Szechuan sauce. But personally, I like it with Szechuan sauce, so I would recommend either Szechuan sauce or some spicy sauce, not ketchup for sure. So either like a chili sauce, or you can also try it with a chili oil, it will taste really good. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this session, and if there are any more questions, you can just leave it in the comments. And please do follow me on Instagram on Salt and All. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more sessions. Thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you soon. Bye.